Hello, my name is Trikeshwar. I am from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. My mini project name is Mental Support AI. I am doing this project under the guidance of our mentor Saravananyan. Introduction. First of all, what is the main idea of our mini project is the AI powered system that analyzes the user's mental state through the interaction on the messaging platform like WhatsApp or image. What we have first decided to make it, unfortunately, due to the correct scenario check test case, we can't able to develop an interaction section. So I will say it in later. By leveraging a psychological algorithms and machine learning, it provides a real-time emotional support and personalized strategical to help user to manage their mental health by analyzing their state by interaction. This AI is aiming to offer continuous guidance and helping users navigating the struggles and reduce feeling of isolation. And then statement of the problem. The problem at hand is providing timely and personalized emotional support for individuals suffering from depression caused by abuse or struggling with suicidal thoughts. There is a need for the mental support system that can analyze the individual emotional system and provide immediate personalized intervention to help users navigate through the emotional distress. An AI-powered mental bot could offer real-time support and guidance interaction with users through the familiar messaging platforms like WhatsApp and assisting them to overcome the challenges by providing tailored response and recommendation based of the mental health. Scope of the project. The main scope of the project is focusing on AI-powered mental support system, interacting with the users and providing real-time emotional support, coping strategy, and personalized mental health source to users. This system is evolved based on user interaction and learning patterns and mental health trends, providing better assessment over the time. Targeting audiences, individuals dealing with the mental challenges or people who feel isolated and those who are at risk of depression or suicidal thoughts. Deliverable is a machine learning model trained to analyze the text data, analyze and identify the mental state condition based on the contra- conversation pattern. And inclusions, data collection from users, conversation and messaging, integration of the psychological based on algorithm to evaluate mental health condition, and implementation of the NLP for analyzing the emotional tones of user interaction, creation of personalized supporting strategy based on the mental health assessment. Exclusions are not diagnosing specific mental health disorders or no real-time face-to-face consulting on with the intervention, no tracking of psychological indication like heart rate or sleep pattern. So not at all a physical interaction or a physical conversation with a person to understand by the reactions or something. It's just by interaction in a message platform. That's it. And the data use publicly available mental condition database or text-based data that are reflecting symptoms of the depression, anxiety, or other mental illness. Utilizing the mental based on the coronaries or library data to train the AI model to recognize a different mental health state, proposing the text data for sentiment analysis or context using an intent recognition. The limitations of our many projects are limited availability for the conversation data that specifically reflection in various conditions. So we are using a already used data set. So if we want to create a new data set, means so many users want to create user want to interact with our bot. It is in short time. It is a really doubtable thing. So we are using already available data set related to this work. Methodology of developing mental support AI using machine learning is a data set collection. First step is evaluating collecting a larger set of data conversation, mental health reports, and emotional cues. Data will be sourced from the text-based therapy sections or mental support surveys and social media conversation. So, for our sentiment analysis, we have taken a Twitter commands to analyze the sentiment analysis. We will see it later. The data will be used to train and validate the machine learning model. And data pre-processing is the collected textual data will be undergo pre-processing to enhance its quality. That's it. And then we are using that pre-processed data into trained in sentiment analysis and neural network techniques will be employed to capture the emotional tones and keyword extraction and text understanding from the conversation. Model development. We are developed a machine learning model that can assess the mental health state of the users based on the interaction with our bot in the platform. This may involve using NLP models like BRGT, GTP, or other transformation-based model to understand the emotional state. The model will be trained to detect the key indication of the depression, anxiety, and emotional distress using the data pre-processing. That's it. And in this methodology slide, we are saying what are the algorithm interaction are using and real-time emotional support. That's all. Yeah, this methodologies are what are the data, how we are getting data. We are getting data by messaging platforms, messaging with a platform like WhatsApp, but in short time you cannot gather so many users messaging input. So we are using a already existing data set. And psychological and emotional state assessment, applying psychological algorithm to analyze the user statement and emotional tone. And second is classifying the mental state of user based on the recognition pattern of depression or anxiety or distress. And it's totally machine learning based personalization. Implement machine learning model to continuous improve AI response and adaptive response and support strategies based on user specific mental histories and need. And the emotional supports and strategy combination including is behavior and emotional pattern recognition. It's monitor users behavior over the time to detect recurring reoccurring pattern. If uh, if uh, if the user is repeatedly depressed or increasing anxiety means it will do some other pattern to recognize the mental state. And the recommendation of the mental strategy is leveraging the therapeutical techniques such as a cognitive behavior therapy in response to recommendation. So recommending activities like journaling or breathing exercise, giving some suggestions them to do to come over this depression. And this is our architecture diagram of the project. First, we are decided to get data from the users by messaging in the messaging platform like WhatsApp or Instagram. But unfortunately, due to the complications or the short period, we can't get so many data interaction from the users because we are just implementing this. So we can't able to make use so many users and get information. It's totally impossible to get that much amount of a data set. So we are using already, so we are using existing data set only. So that part will be not included, the getting information from the messaging platform or via WhatsApp or Instagram. After getting the input, we are processing in the neural network and natural natural language processing and machine learning, and analyzing their personal support and recommending them what they are feeling and they how they could come out from the depression, what type of the person they are, how we will recommend and get out to help them to get out from it. This is a simple example of a UML diagram. UML diagram are always used to create a what case of enclosing by the some systems. This is what our UML diagram. User interacting to server data. The database means I'm already said it, but I'm saying it again and again. We are using already existing data set only. Okay. This is design class diagram. What are the functions we are using, and we already tried to implement this in using an interface like using techniques like Mern full stack. But unfortunately, due to the short time period, we can't able to do this. This what the sequence diagram of our. my mini project. And what are the algorithm used? Um, in natural language processing, we are used last short-term memory algorithm. This type of algorithm is a type of reconnecting neural network. Is effective in handling sequence data and allow model to maintain contents over long conversation. To recognize the long term of conversation, it can be used to sentiment analysis to detect the emotional state over the time. And sentiment for sentiment analysis algorithm, we have used the text blob, text blob. Sorry for the inconvenience. Text blob and the emotional representation. This can help in identifying emotion in the text based on predefining emotional categories and provide insights into user emotional state during the conversation. And I already told that machine learning models in the random forcing classification. Um, this is used to identify the sentiment analysis and support vector machine. SVM is a powerful classification algorithm that can be helped to identify user sentiment and emotional system based on the conversation data. And recommendation system collaborative filtering. This technique is used to recommend collaborative strategies or resource based on the similarities with the user's interaction. That's it. And the hardware and software selection is simple. We are using Python for visual code, and the libraries are the NLP libraries and machine learning libraries, chatbot development. And already said we are not at all using that messaging platform, so it is not included. Implementation. We are using NLP for the text processing and sentiment analysis, and skitlearn in machine learning algorithms. Skitlearn using for train the all models, and pandas and before handling database and algorithm operations. These are the some of the sample codes we are used in the mini project. This was the output. We are output percentage how much it is accuracy level. When we are training in the algorithms like last stem, machine learning languages and SVM algorithms. This sort sample output we get when they are using some particular word, it how is suggesting and how it is interacting with their person. This as a test case what we are tested and it is pass or fail. And we are used to three machine learning algorithms in the project SVM and SVM random forcing method for both of the machine learning project from machine learning algorithm we get accuracy of 90% and precautions of 93. This is what the chart we get. As a conclusion, this AI-powered emotional supporting system provides an innovative approach to mental health care by using psychological-based algorithms and machine learning, offering personalized strategies to help users to manage their mental health through real-time interaction on messaging platform like WhatsApp. The system conclusion monitoring and adapted to responsible based on the user's evolving emotional state, following as a reliable and empathetic digital companion to reduce feeling of isolated or depressed and anxiety. And we are doing further works, future works. That's all. This is only sample reference. We are in so many chapters to do this project. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.